Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's KA Gaming, I guess, I don't fucking know. Today we are playing a game I've had downloaded for a pretty long time. I've just not actually done anything with it yet. So today we are playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Bit of a questionable looking game if you ask me. Apparently it is a horror game. As you can see at the front, it's not suitable for children or people who are easily disturbed, so obviously it has something in it. So take that as your warning. If you are easily disturbed or if you have any sort of mental health issues, just be prepared, because I have seen a few clips of this game. No spoilers, but it's dark. I've only seen one video on it, and I don't know when that part is, but enough talking, let's get into it. So, individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Take this as your warning, okay? Would you like to review detailed content warnings? No. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree you have noted the game's age rating in your region, and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Brother, this video's gonna get taken down, isn't it? I know it is. Right, either way, welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. Just better not be coffee. What the fuck? Okay, welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. Let's just go with new game. Please enter my name. Oh, this music's an absolute banger. I don't want to put my real name in because I don't want you guys to know it. So I'm just going to put CAG. Let's go. Right. Doki Doki Literature Club. Hey. Okay. Who the fuck's that? I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other so long. Yeah, that's literally me and my mate Lincoln. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting out high school, we would oversleep more and more frequently, relatable, and I'd get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh, you bitch! Okay. Ha ha. Hello. I overslept again. Yay, lazy bitch. I caught you this time. Is that a threat? I don't know. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Bitch, I was. That's mean, Carl. Yeah, I know it is. I wasn't trying to... Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. We did wait for me after all. No shit. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean to me. No, to be mean even if whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their way to their daily commute. By the way, Carl, have you decided on a club to join yet? No, bitch. I go home and I play PlayStation. End of story. A club? I told you already, I'm not interested. Exactly. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average, while spending my free time on games and anime. Anime part's not relatable, but games, yeah. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn to socialise or have any skills. That is kind of true. I'm literally in a completely empty house recording this. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Well, you're not helping. And I know you're happy now, but I'll die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. True. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look for a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay, alright. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Right. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Quick pause. Am I just going to be reading you guys a story this whole fucking game? Mate, alright, pause. I need to get some water. Oh, my mouth is dry. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Relatable. Clubs. So Yuri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realise I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Bitch, you don't need to wait up for me. If it's going to make you late to your own club, there we are. I'm shit at reading. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. No. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Exactly. Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would... I'm so shit at reading. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in the literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, kinda told you the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And who the fuck's this bitch? And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Bitch, they got poison in. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or is she just so cunning as I've planned this all out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go. And first, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I ain't that fat, am I? I know I've got two chins, but come on. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the classroom. Why did that scare me? Right, girl one, hello. Out of any colour to dye your hair, you know what, whatever. Welcome to the Literature Club, it's a pleasure meeting you. Oh, finally, someone with a bit of fucking respect. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Shut the fuck up. Honestly, you've already pissed me off. Way to kill the atmosphere. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you in a minute. Ah, Carl, what a nice surprise. How the fuck do you know my name? Welcome to the club. Thank you. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute... No. Why is... Okay. God, do you know the one that has the white bow tie? Why is she staring through me? Look, all the others are like, you know, off to the side a bit. She's just fully standing there staring. Right. What are you looking at? I wasn't looking at you, you fucking pig. Say something, say it. Yeah, I am saying it. You're a bitch. Sorry, don't say it. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognise. So you're Natsuki. Yeah. Her small figure makes her look like she's a first-year student. She is also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is... Yuri? I'm sticking with Yuri. The smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet the both of you. And it sounds like you've already got to know Monica. Who's Monica? That's Monica. Alright, hello. Still staring me down. That's right. Great to see you again. What do you mean again? We've never met. Monica smiles sweetly. Okay. I feel like such a pedo playing this. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked. We were in the same class last year. Oh, I get it now, okay. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Alright. If you love her, man, just say. Basically completely out my league, okay? So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Little what? Anyways, you too, Monica. Come sit down, Carl. We've made room for you at the table. Okay, when you say made room, are you calling me fat? Just admit it, please. So you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them, I'll get them. This bitch is so marder. Sorry I got a little too excited. And how about I make some sweet tea as well? Sweet tea? It's just tea, you fucking... I've already sweared so much in this video. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table, and then Sayori mentioned it's been widened so that there is one space to Monica and one place next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Don't even know how to pronounce that and I'm not going to try. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and the little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, she doesn't seem good at anything. Hurry and take one. So Yuri grabs the first one, then Monica, and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I'm only saying that because it reminds me of someone, but I'm not going to say who because I do see her quite often, so... Joda. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. But why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Go on, finish your sentence then. Fucking Skittle. I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything? Okay, that's fine. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you, dummy. Bitch! I'm gonna fucking throw fists. Alright. I'll give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. It's like fucking rapping, this is, mate. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help me enjoy a good book? I don't read, but it's clearly. Yuri, fine, I'll agree with you. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you, is she? Is she? Really? That's not okay. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be pastime for me, but at least enjoy. What? I can't read. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Alright, finally, she's gonna shut the fuck up now. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. You can go away, you're creeping me out. Never mind, that's what we're saying. So what made you consider the literature club? Bitch, I got kidnapped. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decide to start your own club? You could probably be our board member for any other major clubs. Weren't you a leader for the debate club last year? Ah, well, you know. So she's a show-off. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics. I think that's what's around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I would much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. You know what, she's got a point, fine, she's got a point. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. But I'm surprised that... Then I'm surprised there aren't any more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah? We'll do our best. You know it. Alright. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Carl, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, personally, I don't. The kind of shit I like to read is... Yeah. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. okay? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Nope. Well, that can change. I don't want it. Alright. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I don't even know what that is. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally as impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up. Her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I'm so sorry, guys. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements immerses me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can also deliberately take advantage of our own lack of imagination and to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Alright. I read horror. I read a horror book once. I didn't. I play horror games, as you guys know, but I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. She's having a conversation with, well, the most retarded teenager you could find in the UK. Oh well. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. All I'm going to say, yeah. When is this game getting scary? Because I've been recording 25 minutes already. So, when's it getting scary? Because I don't know. Oh, let's carry on then. That's it. I'll let the recording get to an hour. If nothing's happened, we're going to have to make a part 2. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Bitch, I hate you. Oh, why's that? Well, I just... You're gonna... No, okay. Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. Okay. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Yeah, your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. She's not. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulder. Oh, Natsuki, I'm so sorry. Oh, my mind does not work properly, does it? Alright. I'm not cute. Correct. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Well, why don't you share them sometime? No. Okay. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable to share hers. See, if you can't do it, don't force others to. See? I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Question mark. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah! Let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little bit more comfortable with each other. Where was I? And strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Carl? No. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic and me joining the club, I bluntly come forth what's my time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Awful girls stare at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Cole, you all, I'm defenceless against these guys. Well, truth be told, Jay, if you fight back, you're in jail, mate, so how am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up like a fucking runway. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. I scared you just because I wasn't going to join a club. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Alright, swear box. I can't say anything. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note, sorry. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Carl, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Alright. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Carl, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart to the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school with a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and make sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favourite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem most. What do you mean by something good? Alright, I'm going to admit it, guys. I don't want to sound like a weeb or anything like that. I think Yuri's the best one. I'm sorry, but... So, think about it. She's all over the place, ain't she? Right, so she's shy but smart. I know, misfortune, like that. Okay, you about to get all of these wrong. Massacre? Resistance? Doki Doki. It's the name of the game, is it not? Oh, alright. Graveyard. Right, so she's a goth. Got it. Wrath. Oh. There you go. Anxiety. Determination. Disown. Sony Games. Sadness? No. Intellectual. That's gotta be her. Yes! Contamination. Disoriented. I've just gotta pick the most. Right. Heartbeat. That's hers. Great. Disarray. That one. I don't know what that one was. Extraordinary? No. Sensation. Yes. Headphones. Poetry slam. Let's fucking go. Headphones. No! After image. Analysis. Last one. That one. Yes! Woo! You can't see me. I need to get some lighting. I really do. Oh. Hi again, Carl. Hello, Monica. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Haha, yeah, I wish I fucking did. Nah, don't worry. Might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Carl. It's fine. I hope this isn't too overwhelming. I've never spoke so much in a video before. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, it's not like he deserves any slack. You know what? I'm gonna make a challenge for you guys, yeah? I know... if anybody, yeah? If any of my subscribers, all 451 of you, yeah? If any of you know how to diss track, or rap or anything like that, make one about her. I beg of you. Please. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Okay. And last year too. Okay, well, shut the fuck up. Pissing me off, man. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, you won't see the end of it. Oh, wow, so fun. You see that window right there, yeah? Guess what I want you to do? Take a wild fucking guess. But if you don't take us seriously, I think, yeah. That's Doki. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Thank you, MMM. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Okay. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Carl always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Yeah, I'm sure I do. He helps me with busy work. Without me even asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is always so messy, it's distracting. Reminds me of someone else as well. You know who you are. And you almost set your house on fire once. Okay, I can't say that. That will get me fucked. Is that so? E-H-E-H-E. You two are really good friends, aren't you? Not really. I might be a little jealous. Look, I would gladly replace... What's her name? I would gladly replace Sayori with Yuri. Gladly. Okay? Because that's literally, yeah. That's like... Yeah. How come you and Carl... How come you and Carl can become good friends too? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems a little oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, so probably she looks so scared. Me? Not really. Okay, that's fine, don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it was really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasure and supplies. Supplies? What? My fucking janitor now. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yes. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. At least it's not a Glock. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know... What? Okay, just... Let's see, I'm not going on a murdering rampage with you. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so brought up? I promise you, you can even see it. I'm reading it out, but it's making me look weird. She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. How do you enthusiastically take a book? Right. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Just like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah. Crap. What about it? I think she noticed me looking at her. Oh no, how bad. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Okay. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have even noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you've... Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Ah. Well, when I stopped by the bookstore yesterday... Ah, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Okay. Fine. You know where I nip my own shop and to go and get some bread, yeah? And I accidentally pick up two of them and buy them both. Yeah. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Okay. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Okay, is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There is an ominous-looking eye symbol in the front cover. Alright. Shit, I just pressed X twice. I'm sorry if I missed that dialogue. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. Oh, humane labs for real. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yeah. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark tone came from nowhere. A-H-A-H-A. Yuri gently giggles. All of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Carl? No, I love it. I love horror. I just don't like horror movies for some reason. No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Right, been recording 44 minutes now and nothing's happened. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Yeah, she seems innocent, but on the inside she would murder someone, so... It's just those kind of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals and their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be naive, the naive one, for letting their one-sided morals interfere with their villain plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Yep, we both are. I've got an itchy nose. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologise. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I can't just forget to pay attention to other people. Right. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. That's fine. And please, stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. The literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said that you were looking forward to it. Yeah. Let me just get the book. Right. I'll quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped to the seat next to Yuri's, but she looked so scared. Have I got a criminal conviction or something? Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. Just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if you end up Just tell me if I end up distracting you or something. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand that what Yuri means about reading in company. As I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting. But the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realise that she is not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from mine instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologise a lot, don't you? I do? I'm the same. I really don't mean to. Sorry, I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Alright, okay. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumbs and her forefinger. I did the same thing with my right arm. On the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips on the other side. But I'm holding it like this. We're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. You ready? Turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face again, and I realised me. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? Clearly not. Clearly fucking not. I don't mind being patient if it takes a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page, then I just assume that she's finished before me and I turn it on my own. Yep. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. You're reading a book! Come on! My thumb gently... Oh, I'm getting comfort. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a bit of a silly thought, but the main character reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also has second guesses at a lot of things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but I kind of reminiscent of some of your... yeah, that word. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment, but Carl, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with what great we've fucked up. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I don't mean in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I'm all meant it's kind of cute. Ah. What are you saying all of a sudden? Yep. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. I've got 10 minutes of recording left. I've got to go quick. We might not have enough time. Yeah, we fucking won't. Yuri exhales. Oh, is that right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri released her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess you don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright, I stand up. I have a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Okay, I'm sure of it, yeah. So Yuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. So Yuri is on a wrinkled sheet, loose leaf torn. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in competition in a notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Well, sorry to leave you on a cliffhanger, guys. We're going to leave it there. Thank you, everybody, for watching today's video. This is going to take me a long time to edit, but thank you for stopping by, watching today's video. That's all I need to say. Let me know down below in the comments who you think I should go for. I don't know how the game works, but from what I can guess, I'm going to end up with one of them. I don't know. Never played this game. Watch one clip of it. And that didn't really say anything. I've already passed by the bit that was the clip. So, on the last note though, thank you all for watching today's video. Let me know down below in the comments who you think I should go for, and let me know if there's any like secrets that I've missed or anything. On that note, peace out everybody, and remember, something's only impossible if you don't try. Peace out.